And now, Freelance Heroism presents Bard Company.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates to Patreon, in particular those that donate at the producer tier. Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Christopher Hildebrand, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you, so thank you.
Thank you.
Rachel.
Dees.
We're going to have a movie battle. You're going to pick a movie, I'm going to pick a movie. We don't know which movie we're going to pick.
Right.
And then we're going to compete based on the merits of those movies. We're going to make a strong, concise case for why my movie is better.
Right. My movie is better.
Right, but from my perspective. Right.
Right.
All right. So, Rachel, what is your movie?
My movie is the 1999 cinematic classic, The Mummy.
Oh, God. You saw that. You saw that same thing. I sent it to you, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yep. You think, you know what? Why are we, you picked The Mummy.
Yeah.
You know I win.
It's a great movie.
It's a passable popcorn flick.
It's a great movie.
Passable popcorn flick.
What is your pick?
Pulp fucking Fiction. 1993 masterpiece. I thought it was some cold ass shit to say to motherfucker before I busted the cap in his ass. I never really gave much thought to what it meant. But now we are going to give some thought to what it meant, Jules. Okay, so where do you think the strong point of your movie lays? Where is it? What's the best part?
I think the best part of The Mummy is that it's, from start to finish, a great, enjoyable action film.
Right.
It's a fun movie to watch. Like, if The Mummy is on, you're gonna have a good time watching it.
Right. It's all audiences type of just feel good, lowbrow.
I wouldn't call it like a feel good movie.
How would you say the special effects are in it?
Better than the sequels.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, there's something about having sequels that I think diminishes the initial film, correct? We can acknowledge that just the fact that you have to, every time you talk about whether or not the movie is good, clarify you just mean the first one. That sort of takes a little bit of the sting off of it, right? Right? It's like a fastball. You're like, well, that first pitch was great. Would you say that was a great pitcher then? Really? If the first pitch was great and every other thing that they threw was a home run? Yeah.
True. Well, what is the strong point of Pulp Fiction?
The dialogue. People talk like people talk. They're interesting. They have, like, there's a movie going on, and there is a through line, or multiple through lines, which is sort of a complex thing for a popular movie. Multiple threads that cross over at different points in time. You know, unless you're really thinking about it, you're not 100% sure where each character lay on their timeline until right at the end. But each story is unique and interesting enough to where you're along for, it's like watching 3 movies at once. 4 movies, really. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. But I think that there are little conversational bits in the downtime, like where Jules and Vincent go up to go collect their money, right? From the college kids or whatever. And while they're waiting outside their door for the appropriate time to tick out, they're like looking at their watch, they're like, we got a few minutes, let's hang back. And then they have a conversation about foot massages. Right? Which is, in any other time, you'd be like, what? That's like really fucking with the pace of the movie. But it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's its own thing contained within one linear story contained within a larger narrative with 3 or 4 conjoining stories. It's a complicated masterpiece that is delivered so smooth that you can't possibly dislike it. I've never heard a person say I don't like Pulp Fiction, and I never will.
Mhm.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's better than The Mummy.
Well, I think that Pulp Fiction and The Mummy are sort of different moods of movies.
Right. So like if you're like sitting on the couch and you're sick and you can't reach the remote. I can't. TBS is playing The Mummy 9 times in a row. I think I'll watch it, I guess.
Yeah, or if you're sitting around and you're like, hey, I really wanna support a guy with a director with a foot fetish.
Hey man, don't kink shame. Don't kink shame. Lots of people out there have foot fetishes. Yeah, I think Idris Elba has one too.
What?
Yeah, people don't know that. So does what's his name? Fucking guy from Saul, Bob Odenkirk.
Oh, wow.
He runs a Instagram page for fancy shoes.
What?
Yeah, it's a little secret collection of photos that he has on Instagram. You know what? And the internet found out, and they were like, "It's okay, Bob. We get it. You know, there's nothing wrong with it, man. You're into that kind of thing. Whatever.
Wow.
Not my particular cup of tea. You know, but whatever. Bob, you do your thing, and Idris, you do your thing, and Tarantino, maybe just a little, maybe just a little less of that. You know."
Yeah.
Or just like the Selma Hayek thing and fucking Dusk Till Dawn. It's like maybe just a little less of that. You put yourself in the movie so that the actress could put her foot in your mouth. That's weird. That's weird.
It was like,
we have to.
Wait, who'd we get for this actress? I need to rewrite part of the script right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a little weird. That being said, the conversations in that movie are great.
Yeah.
The soundtrack is great. They put Miserlou in there. Just a whole vibe song.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're surfing down a barrel, you know? I think that's how they say it. I don't surf. But a tasty barrel.
A tasty barrel.
It's just that's a gnarly I'm out of lingo. A gnarly scootage down a slippy tube.
Okay. Well,
That's right. Don't check it. Don't look it up.
I think The Mummy has some great quotable lines. Like the part where after the boat sinks and Benny's like, "Hey O'Donnell, looks like we got all the horses," and then O'Donnell's like, "Looks like you're on the wrong side of the river." That's a funny line. When he like has the cat and he like shoves it in the mummy's face and he's like, "Look what I've got." That's a good line.
Wait.
It's just a fun movie. Yeah, because he's scared of cats. Because they're like
So we acknowledge that my movie wins, right? Just by what you're saying.
The Mummy.
You think The Mummy's better than Pulp Fiction? Be honest.
I think if I was given a choice, I would rather watch The Mummy because I think it's more fun. I think it has a more fun vibe than Pulp Fiction.
I disagree.
You think
Zed's dead, baby? Zed's dead. And Zed deserved to die. Zed sucked.
But Pulp Fiction has, at times, a more serious kind of mood. And some of like the scenes in it, it's like this isn't a fun moment in this film. This is like
but they always. I will say this: even the situations that are clearly grim are approached with humor, right?
Yes.
Right. So like, Honey Bunny, you know, the lady goes bad shit. That when she's so sweet at the beginning. And then all of a sudden she's like, "If any of you motherfuckers move," and I'm like, I am going to love this film. I know it already. Like seconds in, they're talking about a bank robbery.
Right.
Oh god, it's hard to to say anything's wrong with it. I don't know. There's a little well, there's there is some word usage that feels arbitrary. You know what I mean? It feels arbitrary, like it is not relevant to the story at all, and that feels a little weird. But other than that, I think that
just realized.
Yeah,
our picks are very reflective of just our tastes, because you picked a movie that has a lot of cursing and is about crime. I picked an adventure movie.
Pulp Fiction as a curse-filled crime movie.
Those are some of the things happening.
There's a lot of cursing. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of cursing.
Yeah, there's crime happening.
Mm-hmm.
You like both of those things.
Best scene in The Mummy.
I'm saying, but The Mummy, my pick, is about archaeology, and it has a librarian in it.
Oh no! What's the best scene from your movie?
The best scene from The Mummy. There's so many good ones. I think the gunfight on the boat is very good. I think when the scene where like they're running from the beetles, that's a fun scene, because then that's like the first time that you get a real view of the mummy, and he is
the scarabs
terrifying. Yeah.
Does feel like it rips off Indiana Jones a little bit.
Speaking of Indiana Jones, they're coming out with the 5th Indiana Jones movie.
God damn it. They are determined to make me have to do what we were talking about before. It's like Indiana Jones is great movie, except for those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to think what the best scene is from Pulp Fiction. Part of me thinks that it's the adrenaline shot to the chest, just because it's so like you don't see that in movies, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
And the argument over this lady who's dying to like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. There's a part of me, and I know this is dark.
Uh-oh.
There's a part of me where Butch is in Zed's shop, and Marcellus is down in the basement, clearly having a bad day.
Yes.
Yeah. And he goes up and he like has an attack of conscience where he's like, I can't leave anyone in this situation, right? And I get that. But then he goes to the wall to find a weapon to go down there, and he shops around a bit. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like
Yeah.
And he ends up with a Hattori Hanzo sword, which is from Kill Bill, which is a movie that hasn't even been written yet. So it's kind of awesome. There's like a dark comedy bit there where he's like, well, fuck that guy a little bit, right?
Right.
Like I'm gonna shop around for the best weapon. I'm just like, maybe expediency here, but
True.
And also the fact that fucking Vincent Vega is nonstop reading this book about art history. And nobody knows that. But he's carrying it under his arm when he goes to the restroom at the end of the movie, and before they come out for that scene. He's also got it in the bathroom when Butch shoots him when he gets off the toilet. He's got the book there. It's just why is he reading about art history? It's just that arbitrary. He's just wanting to broaden his horizons, I guess.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Pulp Fiction wins, though.
I think The Mummy wins.
Well, clearly you're wrong. You chose The Mummy, so clearly
The Mummy is an excellent movie.
Go ahead and vote.
It's just a good time.
Everybody watches this. Go ahead and vote. Let us know.
Let us know which one. The Mummy is a good time. Okay. All right. We're gonna
hold on. We're getting clarification here. If you listen to this intro, go ahead and comment wherever you listen to it. What is better, Pulp Fiction or The Mummy?
The Mummy. Look, I'm not saying Pulp Fiction is bad, and I'm not saying that I never have a mood where I would want to watch Pulp Fiction again.
Yeah.
But I think The Mummy is just like it's just a fun movie. It's a good time. It's just, it has funny moments. It has like some kind of scary moments, even though the CGI has not aged all that well.
I just want you to know that right now I'm putting my fingers like together and then drawing a big square. That's you.
All right, we're going to this episode. So this is Bard Company, episode 30, Stash Pipe.
Hey, like a Weezer song.
Can I use the spear as a lever to try to push the doors open?
Sure. You can have advantage.
All right. Nat 20 on the first roll.
Nice. So you're able to pry the doors open. So within this room, you can see there is dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the sagging ceiling show that this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings, tables, chairs, bookshelves, beds are charred and splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds. So it's essentially one big room. There's like a couple of partitions to sort of give like the beds a little bit of privacy. But other than that, it's basically like a 30 by 40 foot room.
So is it?
Go for it.
No, go ahead.
You said the roof's caving in?
It's like sagging.
How sturdy does it look? Like it could come down any moment? Like it's set where it's at, just sagging?
It looks like it's probably set where it's at. I mean, there wasn't any sort of shifting when you pried the doors open. So if it was to like be on the verge of collapse, there probably would have been like some sort of rubble falling or something like that.
This is Rachel's way of being like, if you guys fuck around too much, the roof collapses.
This is Varys trying to see if he's going to drag the chest out and open it, or leave it inside to open it.
Do I get the sense that this was like an inn or barracks?
Definitely too small for an inn. This looks more like it was not barracks in the sense of like this is where we put the fighters, because it's a little too soft
the miners?
for that. No, it's more like this is where we put the wizards.
Oh, so like maybe they were using wizards as like blasting for the tunnels.
Well, you guys do know that the reason that people have been after finding this place is that there is some sort of like well or magical energy that allows you to create, at least centuries ago when it was in effect, that allowed you to create magical items.
Ooh.
Wait. Magic beer?
All beer is magical.
Hey man, I knew I liked you for a reason. Now someone help me drag this chest outside, because I'm going to beat the fuck out of it to open it.
I want to dip my guitar in there.
I want to dip my nuts in there.
Dip your nuts in there. They're sending stones. If you're talking to one, the other person can hear it from the other. Please, talk into the microphone. David's really happy with himself.
Yeah, let's. If we think we can bring this chest outside, let's do so and not tempt fate.
Do I need to do a strength check, or can I just drag it out?
You can just drag it out, but as you go and you grab it and you start to move it, rising from the floor about 10 feet away from you is a dark, sort of shadowy, black smoke looking kind of guy. He kind of looks like this.
Ooh.
Fuck you, it's my chest, I found it!
He rises out of the floor.
It's Garoxy.
and he will look at you, Varys, and he will say, "Your presence is offensive to me. Your life forfeit. My treasures are mine alone, not yours to plunder." It seems like he's talking about whatever is in the chest.
Those are horrible
Binders.
lyrics. They don't rhyme.
Bro, why you be so negative? You're not using
Bitch,
it.
we're Lichgate. We keep what we find.
Some of it, most of it goes to our agent.
Damn straight.
He uses it for blow.
Are you going to?
I'm gonna throw the spear at him.
You're gonna throw your spear at him? Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Roll your attack.
He's a shadow.
Varys don't fucking know that shit. He's just gonna fucking...
You better learn today.
Woo. Okay, that is a 19.
19 will hit.
All right.
I'm reminded of the scene in Twister where they talk about how Bill Paxton's character gets naked and throws his bottle of whiskey at the tornado. I get the sense it's like Varys just runs up and just throws his beer at this wisp of smoke.
Who gets what? Who gets naked and throws what at what?
So there's a scene in Twister where they're all at Aunt Meg's house or whatever, and they're sitting around having breakfast, and they're talking about how Bill Paxton's character, when he was younger in school studying tornadoes, got drunk and walked out naked in the middle of the street while a tornado was coming down it and threw his bottle of whiskey at it. I'll have to go find it. I'll have to find it on YouTube and post the link.
Boy, I can't think of
I just
anything
found
more
the DVD.
sexy than
I
Bill
know.
Paxton throwing his naked body to the wind.
But I don't know why. That was the image that went through my head of Varys just stumbling up half drunk going, fuck you, and chunking a spear.
6.
All right. So, Varys, you. So is this just a normal spear?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing special but my beer.
Okay.
No, it's a rectal slaying.
Seriously, I mean, this is a spear of like plus butthole. I mean, I get
If
butthole
there's
scrunchies.
ever
with this
been an item that was sure to be cursed, it's
Well,
this
this
one.
guy is made out of smoke, so he does not have a butthole. So,
Oh my
the
God.
spear passes through him and does no damage to him.
I love that this is the ghost of Snoop Dogg. He's made of smoke, bro.
Jeez.
Got no butthole.
I grab the trunk and keep pulling
Snoop
it
Dogg
out.
doesn't have a butthole.
You guys give me initiative.
Okay, I'm going to roll initiative, then I got to go take care of the dog.
Okay.
All right,
What do you mean, take care of the dog?
13.
At this point, yes, take care of the dog. 11.
18.
All right. So, Renasmir, you are up first.
Okay.
So, this guy rose up. He said some stuff. Varys threw his spear at him. It seemed to do nothing, and now this guy seems mad. What would you like to do?
Let me think. He seemed intelligent. He talked.
Yeah,
right?
he had like a whole little speech. He seemed very possessive of the like. He didn't appear until you guys started messing with the trunk and taking it.
Just my luck.
I'm gonna appear. I'm gonna stand before him,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna dissonant whispers him. But I'm going to combine that with. Well, this will give me a good idea of how smart he is,
Okay.
because dissonant whispers requires a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So that'll tell me if his mental stats are decent. So let's do that, and then we'll play it by ear.
Okay. He got a 6.
Well, that's not very good.
Nope.
Well, then the dissonant whispers is going to say to him, we're only searching for what was once lost. We claim it. It is now ours. Right?
Okay.
Property belongs to the living.
Okay.
And then he has to run afraid.
All right. Does he take any damage?
He does. 3d6.
What type of damage is that?
I think it's psychic. Psychic damage. He takes 12.
All right. That does seem to affect him.
Quick, grab the treasure and get the fuck out of here.
So he has to take his reaction and immediately move away.
And he can go through walls, I'd imagine, because he's made of smoke.
Yeah.
And when he comes back, I want to be ready with a bottle. I'm going to scoop up some of his neck.
Alright, so he, uses his move action, takes some damage because he ends his turn inside a solid object.
He gets shunted.
It doesn't say he gets shunted.
Oh, he's permanently ethereal? Like, is he ghastly or like smoke?
He is incorporeal.
But is it like spectral or like smoke?
It's like spectral.
Okay, well, that'd be good. Smoke still gets shunted, surprisingly.
So then it's his turn, so he can move back now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So he'll use his move action to come back. And then he'll use his attack action to reach out and touch Varys.
This is a no touchy zone. You cannot touch this. No.
He's like, it is hammer time, and smashes you with a massive goal.
15 hit you, Varys.
It matches my AC.
So it hits you.
I meant to say Maul. I don't know why I say Gaul. He hits you with France. Son of a bitch! You put that.
So you take
Put that France on him.
15 necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Whoa!
Damn. 9.
Okay, that is a fail.
I bet.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by the amount of damage you just took.
Until oh god, one of those.
Until you
Okay.
long rest.
Rest, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Varys, it's your turn, and he'll say, "Release my property."
Oh hell no, not now. Shit. I do not have any attack spells. So I'm going to cast Cure on myself and keep fucking running
Okay.
with the chest.
All right.
Use your bardic inspiration.
I don't have it. Last time they gave it to me, I used it.
No, give it to someone else.
Oh. Which one is next in line behind me?
Varian.
Varian will get my bardic inspiration.
Okay. Since you're using your action to cast Cure, when you move away from him,
He gets another attack on me.
he'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh no!
Jeez. I have to, otherwise I'm going to die. I have to cast Cure.
Okay.
So, damn. All right. Yeah, let him attack.
Okay. He'll go for another life drain. He got a 9.
Whew, it misses.
Okay. Say you get to just outside the doorway with the chest.
Varian! Fuck this asshole up!
Virian, your turn.
All right.
You lucky you don't have an asshole. You know how I am with assholes. I fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah, no, I know.
Go for the smoky colon.
All right. So I've got a bardic inspiration, right?
Mhm.
Okay, once per long, because I can do Tides of Chaos. Once per long rest, you gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Do I want to use that, or do I want to hold that because I've got bardic? I'm going to hold that because I've got bardic. Okay, so how bad off are you, Varys?
Can't heal him past his damage that he already took.
I'm permanently down 15 until I do long rest again. But as a total, I'm about a little over half shot.
Okay, I guess as a bonus action, I'll use my last healing word.
Wait. What's your? You can't heal back some of the hit points though, right?
No.
Oh.
Not until Varys has a long rest.
Right, but I was thinking about topping him off. Okay.
How much
well,
hit points do you have that you can heal back?
I can heal back 11 right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, I kind of thought that was the case. All right, so yeah, so I will use my last healing word as my bonus action on Varys. So Varys take. Oh, all right, there you go, 6 points. So that's max. And then I will, as a second level spell, cast Witch Bolt on this motherfucker.
Ooh.
So that is okay. So I've got a roll on that, and basically it's a concentration spell. So as long as I keep it up, I can continue to do 2d12 damage, 2d12 lightning damage against him. So,
Okay.
all right. So let's see here. I roll. Fuck me.
No, thank you.
I
Fuck
guess.
people who roll higher than 7.
Did someone give you bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I'm about to roll it. So here's the d6 that comes after that. That only gets me to an 11.
It's not enough, I'm afraid.
God damn it. Then I guess I will move out of the. Well, I'll take some space back.
Okay. Are you leaving the room or the building?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the building.
Okay.
Inspiration.
I can't. I use my bonus action to heal D-Walk.
Oh, right. Okay.
Renasmere.
Okay. I want to roll a check
Okay.
on Arcana. That would be to tell what this creature is.
Probably a religion check. This seems to be an undead creature.
Okay. 19.
This is a wraith.
Okay. My knowledge of wraiths being undead through my study of religion, which is actually one of my skills that I took.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know what kinds of things they're weak against? What kind of things affect
They
them?
have a sensitivity to sunlight, although that won't really help you with combat. They have immunities to necrotic and poison damage. They also have immunities to several conditions. They have resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, and let's see, weapons, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons that aren't silvered.
Okay.
They have resistance to that as well. But there's nothing that they'll take extra damage from.
Okay.
You would probably also know that wraiths tend to be mortal humanoids, that their soul becomes infused with negative energy. They become a malevolent void trapped on the plane where they died. They're typically evil creatures, although usually intelligent.
Well, I don't have many more. Immune to necrotic damage.
Mhm.
Might be able to hit him with it. Won't deal damage, but he'll still get the secondary effect being undead. I might be in trouble here. The weapon that I have is magical.
So then that would do full damage to him.
Yeah. I'm not very strong. Everything I do since I'm a necromancer is necrotic damage. Like, pretty much everything. Were they immune? When you read off the list, did you say sleep? Immune to sleep?
No, he's not immune to sleep.
Dissident Whispers isn't going to do anything to me. Or anything for me. Motherfucker, everything's necrotic. This is dog dick. So there's a sleep that does 5d8 hit points. worth of, so that's top side 40 hit points, right?
Okay.
That's on a perfect roll. But on the low side, there's no fucking way it does anything to him. But if he's asleep, that buys us time to consider. Maybe he's bound to something inside the chest. That'll give us time to open the chest and think about it.
Yeah.
You said max you can do 40 hit points for sleep.
If you cast it as a second level spell, which I assume you can't, that would take it to 7d8. That'd be 56.
I don't think I've used it. No, I haven't used any second.
Undead and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by this spell.
Oh, well, I guess that answers that.
Yep.
I guess I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay. This is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
14.
He matches, but the benefit is in the roll of the attacker, correct?
It's the person who rolls, which is me.
Oh, it's changing.
It's who
Okay.
rolls.
Okay. All right, well, he takes half then, right?
Yes.
So he takes rounded up or rounded down?
Down.
Do you want to roll the dice so you can round it down? Rounded down?
You round it down.
Okay. 7.
Okay. He is still alive. Anything else for Nazmir?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass Bardic Inspiration to D-Walk is next, correct? Wait, he's leaving, right?
Yes. It's the...
Everyone's just me and him in the building right now, right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's it then.
Okay. Are you giving Bardic Inspiration to anyone?
Yeah, I guess I'll give it to whoever's closest to me from running out the door. I don't know who that is.
Probably Virion. Although he's going to be after Varys in terms of initiative.
Okay. Can you add Bardic Inspiration to saving throws? I'm gonna give it to D-Walk.
Okay. The Wraith gets to go next. He's going to look at you, Renazmir, and he's going to say, "You're thieves. I will have my property back." And he's going to attempt to touch you. Does a 22 touch you?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 20 necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
If y'all want me to put the trunk back, I'll put the trunk
11.
back.
That
11.
is a fail. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 20 until you take a long rest. Varys, your turn.
If y'all want me to put the trunk back, I'll put the trunk back.
Yeah, I think that's probably in our best interest right now. I see this going poorly for us if we don't.
I drop the trunk and kick it back into place. It's yours.
He'll look beyond Renazir at you and he'll say, "Put it back where you got it."
Oh, he's being pedantic now. Fuck him. I can get crafty and get another turn or two out of this guy. Anyone have any daylight shit?
I wish.
That won't help you with combat. That just affects.
Nothing helps me with combat. Everything I have is necrotic. I have one move that does psychic damage. I've used it twice, and he's still coming back.
I pushed the trunk back to where it was.
Okay. So, you're back in the room at this point with Renazir and the Wraith. Virion.
I'm wondering if he can be bargained with.
He has been saying things to you guys.
Yeah.
All he said is, "That is my property. I will not have it taken from me."
Right. And he's like, "You guys are stealing my stuff. Stop stealing my stuff. Put my stuff back."
He's dead. What's
Yeah.
he doing with it? Was he just
Yeah,
look at my
I'm-
box of stuff? I like it. Don't take it.
Yeah,
You're dead.
I I step back in the doorway, sort of after having kind of given Varys go put it back where we got it from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at him or I'm gonna look at it, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, put my hands up.
We've acknowledged that he has no smoky
Yes.
butthole.
Yes. Yeah.
He's immune to all types of damage.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Shit.
All right. Our bad. Sorry. We figured that given the condition of everything, this was, like long since abandoned. There is kind of a statute of limitations on these sorts of things.
I'm still here, and this is my property. These
Understood.
are my treasures.
And what are you doing with them? Have you ever heard of the phrase, you can't take it with you when you go?
He's not going.
I'm still here. These are still mine.
And what are you going to do with them?
They're mine to enjoy.
Well, you don't look like you're enjoying much right now. You're kind of just like a wisp of smoke. What can you do with them?
He's like, they're little tiny mini fans, and I spin them, and it makes my head flicker.
Talking with this guy, Variant, you get the sense that the nature of being a wraith, he doesn't seem to really remember much of like his previous life of being alive, but with wraiths, or Navsmir, you'd probably know this about undead anyway. They sort of have like a few memories, maybe a few things that they're strongly attached to, and those are the things that they sort of cling to in their undeath. So it would be safe to assume that whatever is in this chest is his belongings that he had in life. He probably died here, presumably during the fight that happened, and these items are sort of not so much keeping him here, but it's sort of like the thing that he still has memories of.
Right.
It's his Mickey Mantle rookie card.
Yeah. How long have you been here? Do you have any recollection of how long you have endured in this place?
I've no concept of time here.
Is it a clock in there? Because that might help.
I only know that the spectator is still here.
The spectator. And who is that?
It's a potato with the glasses.
He resides in the other building, and he'll sort of nod towards the other building to the north up the stairs.
Is he a friend of yours or an enemy?
An enemy. If you would be rid of him, I will give you some of the items within the chest.
Oh, fuck you. I don't like the way you're doing this. You're an asshole. You don't even have an... You're a smoky, living, anti-asshole having asshole. You're a smoky douchebag is what you are.
So, this is a little bit of quid pro quo here. We take care of your problem across the street, and you'll give us a bit of a reward.
Yes.
So you want us to kill off the potato man with the glasses?
Yes.
What can you tell me about the spectator?
He's a tater, and he has spectacles. He just has one monocle. He's a fancy potato. What kind of potato would you say that he is most akin to?
It's a finger.
Scallop? Is he a ringlet?
He was summoned here long ago.
He's hash browns, isn't he? It sounds like hash browns. He's a dictator.
But his time here has rendered him insane, and I want him gone.
He's the insane one?
Yes.
If you gave us some of the things from the box, maybe we could use those to help kill him.
They would not assist you in killing him.
You don't know. We're crafty. Can we see what's in the box? So that we can decide if we want to help you?
This
is no way to do business, Smokey Joe.
Yeah, I don't want to go through all the trouble of killing your neighbor over here to come back to only figure out that, like we got two crappy tickets to the Fandolin Comedy Club or something. I mean, there needs to be you need to at least, negotiate in good faith here. What are we talking about in terms of rewards?
I have 3 shiny rocks and a bottle cap for my favorite soda.
He'll gesture towards the chest. He'll say, anything but the pipe. He's sort of inviting you to go look.
Okay.
Barry opens the chest.
Okay. So inside is 1,100 copper, 160 silver, 50 electrum, 3 diamonds, each worth 100 gold, and a wooden pipe adorned with a platinum filigree.
Like pipe to play or pipe to smoke?
To smoke. There's also a few books. It looks like they're probably magically preserved. It looks like they're histories of various subjects.
I don't want any of this shit. I want the pipe. The only thing I want out of that whole thing
is the one thing you can't have.
It's like, hey, you want this money that everyone else has shit tons of it just like it? Or do you want some of these books you probably can't read? Or do you want this magic pipe? Clearly, you can't have the pipe. So anything, would you like to be underpaid for a really dangerous...
Do you want a jar of dirty pennies? Sitting around in a box?
In all fairness, I'd prefer the jar of dirty pennies because at least they put shit in the jar.
Yeah. You can use the jar for things later.
I was so pissed off if we died for that chest.
I just want to leave. I don't even want to help this guy. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I
am see what the other guy's offering.
Well,
you're like, hey, you want us to kill your neighbor?
I'm kind of, well, I look, I nod, I say, okay, that's not bad. What's the deal with the pipe? I'm just curious.
It's mine.
All of these things are yours.
Yes.
Oh no shit.
Be more specific. Use your descriptive words.
I can remember during my time studying, I would relax and smoke.
You're smoke now. Does anyone think that there's some sort of connection here? He smoked himself to death and now is smoke in death.
What'd you smoke out of it?
He can't leave the pipe. Because he's smoke. Because he's smoke.
All right.
Hey, so, Mr. Shadow Dude, what'd you smoke out of it?
Me. I used to be pot. Then I put me in the pipe, smoked myself, and now I'm this.
It's the circle of life.
Can we sleep here so I can get all my abilities and shit back? Because this sucks.
Yeah.
Is his friend a shadow potato as well?
No.
Okay, thank God.
He's not my friend.
He's a shadow potato.
I'm serious. What'd you smoke out of this thing? Because I might have some. Let's you experience life again.
It doesn't say what he smoked out of it.
I bet if we broke that pipe, he'd die.
But if we threw the pipe in the river, he drowned.
We just put out the pipe.
Right.
But then he goes away.
Seriously.
I don't know. The two of you are half dead, quite literally. So I don't think you're in a position to negotiate right now.
He's all the way dead. Fuck him.
He's not all the way dead. He's not dead. He's undead. In fact, he's 0% dead still.
He's at least a little percent dead. He's immune to necrotic damage. He's a little percent dead.
I'm gonna, I'll look at him and go, okay, I accept these terms on one condition.
Mm-hmm.
Since my two partners here have gotten the crap kicked out of them, we're not necessarily in a position to go take care of your neighbor right now.
The potato.
Can we stay here for a couple of hours? We promise we won't touch your pipe. Was waiting for it. You guys were slow on the draw there.
We're gonna stay over at your house, but we're touching your pipe, bro.
I'll even make sure that
you don't want people touching your pipe. Don't be swinging it around. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll make sure Henderson Cooper keeps his fingers to himself.
He flicks you off.
Yeah.
Pops up on a stump, flicks you the
No one will be fingering your pipe. Don't worry.
Oh God, what?
and-
That doesn't even make any sense. Fingering your pipe. Oh, like a reverse pipe. Ew.
If we can just get 4 hours of rest.
That's acceptable.
All right. Sleep it off.
You know what I love right before a big nap? Smoking a pipe. Too bad we're shit out of luck here. The irony is the smoke says don't use the pipe.
I'll pull up my own pipe and start smoking. Fucker.
Yeah, we'll just all pull out pipes and start smoking in front of them. You missed this, don't you? I'm sorry, there's no smoking house. You'll have to get the fuck out.
Pack that shit with Leslie's stash that's left over.
He's packing that rope from earlier in there.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, get your 4 hours of rest.
That guy hit me so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Just out of curiosity, how weak was he?
Like where you got him hit point wise?
Yeah.
He was at like 2/3 health.
Fuck.
I could have handled him. I could have.
But only being able to do half damage?
No, I was doing psychic damage.
Oh.
Had we rested before we came here, I would have had him. When we wake up, I could fuck him up. I'm pretty certain.
I'm not taking that off the table. I'm just saying now that we know what we're up against, we can plan a little better.
I'm just saying the point of fighting him is for what? A pipe? Did anybody in our group smoke?
Not really.
You smoke cigars, right?
Yeah.
So a pipe is not in your oeuvre. It's not like what you're going to smoke.
No, not really.
People
but
don't
I mean,
become pipe smokers. I got
Yeah.
a pipe one time for my birthday. I smoked out of it for like, I don't know, a month before I started feeling like I was Mr. Owl. And I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I was like, Winnie the Pooh's coming to me for advice if I keep smoking this thing.
All right, what are you guys
right.
doing?
I guess we take our 4 hours, and then I think we should at least go scout out what's going on,
Oh, yeah.
and then at that point we can make a decision as to whether or not this is worth our time or
It's
if we
not.
just move on.
Spoilers. It's not.
Well, we
Well, I
don't know.
Maybe
what's-
those books are valuable. Maybe those books
the
are
books could be valuable, but not only that, I'd like to see if there's a counter over here across the street.
A counter offer.
Yeah, they're going to say, go kill that guy who wants you to kill us.
Mhm.
What's
Yeah.
the potato going to have? A peeler? He's going to have a peeler and another set of glasses. He was like, I keep my good pair. You can have anything except for all the things that you want in this case. There's a case. It's a +4 longsword, and then a bunch of fucking weird springs that I found on the back of door stops. They don't have the rubber cap on it, but they're still good. Also, this is a second part. This is like the legs to a fucking Gundam wing mech that I built when I was in middle school. I don't know where the top part is. But you're welcome to all of that.
All
I've
right.
got a yeah.
So you guys go back up the stairs, or
Just won a
not
paper
back up,
airplane
but up the
tournament.
stairs.
First place, paper airplane. You want that? You want to risk your life for that?
I want to go see who the
Yeah, let's go see what we're up against.
I want to go see what the spectator.
I've
is.
got a One Tree Hill Snuggie you could use.
When I ran this part for my D&D kids, they kept calling the spectator the Watchtower, which I thought was so
Pull
When
out another one.
they're older, the allure of calling him potato is too much.
So this is another freestanding building. It is 40 by 40. There's one set of double doors. These are also scorched and cracked with the iron hinges partially melted. So I will
Fuck it.
need another strength check to open it.
I'll use another one of my butthole spears.
Okay. You get advantage.
What is a door if not a building's butthole?
Fucking A. Yeah, you're not 20. Fuck me.
What?
I can open a goddamn door, but I can't fucking do shit otherwise.
Yeah, I can
Alright.
listen like a son of a bitch. I just can't open one.
You know what we should have done? We should have tipped all our weapons in silver. We could totally do that before we come back and kill
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
Take his pipe, his awesome, sweet-ass pipe that does nothing.
This
Yeah, we need a.
What
could be
magic could
little-
a pipe have if it were magic?
I don't know.
I'm serious.
I-
I'm serious. What do you guys think? You think it summons him to fight for us? Because that would be rad.
That would be cool. I would certainly take that up.
I just want the fucking pipe just to piss him off now.
But we'd summon him and he'd be like, "This is my pipe. You have my pipe," and then he'd kick our ass.
Reverse genie.
all right.
Worst fucking
So-
item ever.
Varys
Right.
opens the doors. This large workshop was badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on
Oh.
each side. In
Fuck.
the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you. Hello.
Yeah, potato wasn't far off, was it?
It says in
Potato
a
was great.
thick, burbling voice inside your heads. He looks like this. He looks super friendly.
Hey, what's up?
Now, he said hello
He did. He said hello.
in a Mr. Rogers kind of voice,
Kind of
or
like a
in
little, like, burbly,
Yeah.
like, cheerful.
Burbly?
Like, hi, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi.
You want a beer?
Why does
I'm
your neighbor
on.
hate you?
I'm on duty. I can't drink while I'm on duty.
When
Oh,
are you off
God.
duty? We'll come back.
I'm always on duty.
You gotta have a beer.
I
Once a
can't.
As
week.
long as
that
the
thing will
Vincent, you got a
explode.
beer.
I can't drink while I'm on duty.
Who put you on duty?
I was summoned here for this job. I
who?
have to protect this area while the with all the mines and the spell work going on.
Well, you know there's some asshole over there in your turf that you need to go protect and kill.
That's where the wizards stay.
well, used to stay.
No,
Used
that's
to.
where they stay.
Well, there definitely wasn't a wizard in there.
How good a watch have you been keeping?
I'm always on watch.
How many wizards live here?
Well, the room down the stairs, the building there, that's for visiting wizards. So there's always sort of
How
a
many?
various.
Just how many wizards?
Really?
I'm embarrassed. What are you talking about?
You know they're all dead.
No one's dead.
They're all dead.
No one's dead.
Oh,
Is this
they are.
Kavir or Renasmir? I'm just curious because
Oh shit! Sorry.
you've been going without the accent for like 3 minutes now, and I'm like,
Sorry.
wow.
Sorry. I just slip into it. I don't mean to. I apologize.
I think it's hilarious.
Then nobody's slipping into anything in this room. There's a fucking pipe down there.
A question. How many wizards are here?
I think
Right
right
now.
now there's 1, maybe 2. There might be 2. Yeah, there's 2. One staying in the building down the stairs. The other one, I think he's with the oh gosh, he's over I think in the smelter cavern right now.
When's
to
the
the
last time?
west.
When's the last time you saw them?
I mean, I see people all the time. You know,
Really?
It's
Because
my job.
there's no footsteps in here besides ours.
Well, we keep it clean.
There's dust
Also, I don't have feet, so
That's true. But you think other people might, if they were here, have feet. Sorry.
well,
I mean, oh my god. That is true. You don't have any feet. I have a question. Have you seen outside the building?
well, my main job is to stay in here, keep an eye on the forge, so I don't get out of this room often.
Everyone outside is dead. They're on the ground. There's been a big...
No.
Yeah. We just walked past there.
No,
We're not
I
trying
think
to...
you're mistaken.
But I'm not mistaken?
Did you happen to see or hear like a massive fire?
Well, they do
Not-
smithing here.
No, I
course
meant
there's
like
gonna be a fire.
outside the building.
You're very non-observant for an observer. Do you have a window? You have no windows.
No, there's no windows in here.
Right.
It's just
That's
me and
as
the
an
forge.
observer, as a person who is an observer would not want one of those, a window to look out of. Guys, I'm going to just say we cut our losses and say fuck this room.
He seems really nice. I don't think I want to kill him.
I don't want to kill any of these people.
He's
for
just
a pipe.
I want to kill the other one.
We can't even have the pipe. That's
I know.
If any of you would like to give me an Arcana check on what this guy is and sort of his motivations.
Sure.
Can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't gonna do shit.
23?
Fierce just drinking
That's
beer.
better. Yeah, that's better than what I can offer.
Okay, so Renasmir, a spectator, is a lesser beholder that is summoned from another plane of existence by magical ritual. They are summoned, they're essentially summoned as guards to a location or treasure for a number of years. Once either the time has passed or like they've completed, guarding whatever it is, then they can go back. So he only has 4 eye rays, but they each do a cool different thing.
Yeah. It's like anti-magic, barrier, cone of cold.
Confusion, paralyzing, fear, and wounding is what he has. They are prone to madness, especially if maybe one of them gets summoned to, guard something, and then everyone in the cavern dies, and then there's like a cave-in, and then he's essentially left by himself for centuries. He might get a little...
But these 2 people are both crazy. One of them is guarding a pipe. The other one's guarding nothing. So it's like...
Well, he's guarding the...
I thought the guy guarding the pipe was crazy until I realized this guy is sitting in a room observing nothing.
Well, he has a magical glowing green forge that he is guarding. Presumably this is the forge of spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we use the forge?
Are you asking him?
Yeah. You said to guard it. We're not going to do anything wrong with it. We just want to make something.
Yeah, you can use it. Don't touch the things on the work table. The smith who made them is going to come back real soon for them, so
okay,
keep those in place.
Yeah, we'll make sure to do that.
Yeah. Okay. What's your name, by the way?
Potato.
I wasn't given a name.
How about Potato?
Okay.
Potato. Wait, you deserve to have a title. Constable Potato.
I thought you were gonna go with Mr.
Oh, Mr. is good.
That's what I thought you were.
Dr. Potato. No, hold on. Wait, well, no, Constable Potato. I like Constable.
Okay.
All right.
Mr. Potato's my father.
So your job is to
guard the forge.
Guard the forge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever wanted another job?
Well, this is what I'm summoned for, so I can't leave until my job is over.
But your job is over.
No, it's not.
It is.
Yeah, we're here. We're the final ones to use the forge.
Yeah, we're just here to relieve you.
Oh. Give me a deception check.
Shit. Shit balls. Is that charisma?
Yes.
Would you like me to do that?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
Anyone want to give me
I was gonna say yes. Would you like a bardic inspiration?
I would love one of those.
Yes. There you go. You've got one.
Oh, I might not need it. Hold on. 24.
Okay.
24.
He kind of looks you through. He's like, "Oh, this is great. Thank you." And then he just pops out of existence.
Oh, God damn it.
I wanted, damn it. Okay. Well,
I was really getting to like Mr. Potato.
I know. I really kind of wanted him to be a roadie.
Mr. Potato, keep an eye on the door. Make sure no one's skimming.
It's like a security camera.
Oh, he'd be great with a little security shirt with stocks for.
I know. Shit.
2 of the stalks are out of the armholes, and then you have to cut like 2 more stock holes at like the bottom half of the shirt.
Can you imagine going to a Lichgate concert, seeing a show with Lichgate, right? And then going to the merch booth and there's a spider selling you shit. And then at the door, there's a fucking beholder with like a headset.
And he could also do special effects, shooting rays out of his eyes during certain portions of the show.
Oh, we have to pay him more.
Hey, you know what? If he puts on a good show, he's worth it. Now I want to figure out how to summon one for ourselves. I'm now going to make that my personal charge to figure out how to summon my own observer to use.
Okay.
But now we don't get the pipe. So
Well, he
the
said
whole thing was
he
for
said
naught.
get rid of him.
Yeah, but he said anything but the pipe.
True, but I got
That's
a
the
handful.
only thing I've ever wanted now.
I've got a handful of silver pieces and a fucking magical forge here.
What if we got the money from him and then used that to buy the pipe?
I think he's onto something. We got a magical forge and a shit ton of silver.
Hey, well, let's try the magical forge real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
how do I use the magical forge?
Give me an Arcana check.
I can do that. Yes, I can.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
So with your 23, you can tell that the magic here has probably waned over the years. However, if you hold a non-magical weapon or armor in the green flame for at least a minute, it will become a +1 weapon or +1 armor for a number of hours.
How many hours?
D12 hours.
Oh.
On the work table in the southeast corner, there are a couple of items, presumably that were made within the forge a long time ago, but the smith is definitely going to be back in a minute to get them.
What are they?
Sure, of course he is.
There is a mace, the head of which is shaped like a sunburst and is made of solid brass. This is the symbol of Lathander, god of the dawn.
Oh, I wish Varys was smarter.
That's a pipe. That's a pipe hammer. That's how we get our pipe.
The other item is a breastplate that has a gold dragon motif worked into the design.
Right on. It's not my style, but for someone, for that special someone who gets killed by dragons. It's made of metal.
It is.
He would love that. It'll be like a nice gift.
I assume you guys are probably going to spend a little bit of time here, so
Yeah.
The mace is a +1 mace. It's named Lightbringer. You can essentially command it and it will glow as bright as a torch. While it is glowing, it deals an additional d6 radiant damage to undead creatures.
Fucking A.
The breastplate is a +1 breastplate called Dragon Guard, created for a human hero of Neverwinter named Turgon. It grants its wearer advantage on saving throws against breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon type.
Ooh. Give
Damn.
that to Mel for when he wants to shit talk a dragon next time.
But these have already been magically imbued, is what you're saying.
Yes, so their enchantments are
Permanent.
permanent.
Okay, so certainly going to be taking those. Who is best equipped to use that mace?
The drummer.
Yeah.
It's like a drumstick.
Yep. Well, there you go, Varys.
All right.
No, it's
Um,
the god of hangovers, as you have called Lathander.
I gotta. Oh, that blind cleric's gonna fucking hate me when she fucking
She's
feels
not
that maze.
blind.
She can't even see the light.
I was gonna say.
She's not blind, and she doesn't worship Lathander.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's blind if she doesn't worship Lathander.
Yeah, she'll do it after this. I think what I would like to do.
She'll be blind now.
We need some silver-tipped weapons, given what
Well, that mace is going to do some work.
Right, but I'm just saying for the rest of us, do we...
Well, it has to be magic or silver.
Right, but what I'm saying is that if our weapons are here, right, with us now, we could melt them down in the standard forge equipment that I assume is in this room. There's a magic forge, and then probably rough cauldrons and stuff like that to melt. And then we just dip our shit in it, like some butthole spears, and we'll find a butthole on that smoke monster.
We're gonna magically make one. Okay, so that being the case, then Rachel, does that mean that we could take our weapons and turn them into +1 weapons for D12 hours?
Yes.
I don't use a weapon. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I don't use them often, but if
you can also do it to your armor, it'll at least give you like a little bit of a boost.
What would happen if you put a magic weapon into this thing?
Nothing.
Okay. I wonder, can you use a staff and a shield, like a quarterstaff and a shield?
I don't know if a staff is two-handed.
So the ring of protection I got couldn't benefit from anything.
No.
Okay.
But
my
if you put
daggers.
something that's not a weapon in here, like not a weapon, not an armor, does it gain another property?
It doesn't say it does.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Varys is going to get the mace. I think at that point, yeah,
there is a dragon here, so it's not like that chest plate isn't useful in some regard.
Right. No, I'm not saying we leave it. No, we absolutely take it.
Well, we got rid of them, so worst case scenario, we get those books from the Shadow Dude.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Yep.
I don't know about the pipe. Does anyone have detect magic?
I do.
Nope. Oh, good.
You should detect magic while we're in there. If the pipe's not magic, then it's just us being a dick. If it is magic, then it could very well have a purpose that we could use it for.
Yeah.
And the undead guy we should unbind from this location anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the nice thing to do, just interacting with him, seems different than what the kindness actually is, right? Like, the kindness is not let this guy go crazy sitting here over a fucking box of trinkets. But if it's going to be really hard, fuck that.
Right. All right. Well, I suppose we'll go back across the street then once we've gotten all that straightened out.
Well, let's melt up some silver, just in case.
Okay. How much silver would we need to melt?
We've got spears.
And arrows.
Right.
And daggers.
And swords, oh my.
I'm not dipping my guitar in there. Under any circumstances now.
Nor my nuts.
You can have +1 nuts. You have 3 nuts.
Oh, bro.
It
I got
costs,
a +1 to teabag me. What?
It costs 10 silver to melt down enough to silver a weapon.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I will do both my daggers.
Okay.
That'll take 20 silver out of the pot. Renasmir?
I don't like using these types of things, but I guess, I don't know, short sword. That does more damage than a dagger, right? Dagger's 1d4.
Yeah.
So, short sword. Do we have a long sword?
I have one.
Do you use
if
it?
You want it? No.
Oh, you have the super mace.
Technically,
Yeah.
Mel has a +1 longsword.
Yeah. That's what the ladies say.
All right. So we're going to do your longsword, Varys, that you're going to give to Renasmir? Okay.
I'm borrowing it. You're going to have it back when I'm done.
All right. So another 10 comes out of that. All right. So we'll end up with two daggers and a longsword covered in silver.
Okay. Are you +1ing them as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay.
Because we don't know what the potency is on this thing. It says 12 hours or whatever, but we don't know what that is. We go over there and it just goes dead. We're like, oh no, we have regular weapons again.
There's a anti-magic barrier that you cross when you go in.
That's not true. Oh man, if that pipe is not magic, that pipe needs to be magic. Rachel, do you want to tell us if that pipe's magic ahead of time?
I can tell you if you'd like. I mean,
know.
Varys could do detect magic as a ritual and then walk in and then kind of like look around and see if there are any magical auras. Is that what you want to do?
That sounds good.
Yes.
Okay.
Varys would love to do that.
Okay. Within this room, within the chest, there are no magical auras.
This piece of sack of dog.
Motherfucker.
We banished the potato for nothing.
You got rid of him.
How would you know?
Yeah. Well, we
windows.
came back. I assume that's his rationale. Yes, we did. He is no longer here.
Good.
And now he's gonna do some evil shit and make his own evil weapons and
He's gonna summon his own potato.
to guard the potato forge. Where all the scallops are finally crafted by the Dark Lord.
Did we need to roll the D12 on the weapons?
I did. They're good for 8 hours.
8 hours, okay.
All right. You may take what you'd like from the chest, except for the pipe.
Okay. The books. I'm taking the books.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Take all the money too. Take everything that's not the pipe. Fuck them.
So 1,100 copper.
160
silver, 50 electrum. Okay, and then we said that there were 3 diamonds, right?
Yes.
Each worth 100.
100.
Each worth 100 gold, which I'm just going to put that in as that.
Is there anything else in the room? Is there anything glowing, that magical aura in the room?
Nope.
All right.
So I guess we'll take the books.
Okay. We'll say there are 4 books.
Are the books glowing?
No. Other than like how they were magically preserved to last this long.
All right.
All right, smoke them if you got them.
I guess we've held up our end of the bargain. Is he just going to sit here and
Obsess over his one last material possession? Yes, that's what he plans to do for the next forever.
Okay.
Is he an actual soul of a person?
Yes. If you ask him, he'll tell you his name was Mormesk. He was one of the last wizards here.
Would it be a good idea? I'm just gonna ask him, like, hey, you know what might be a good idea for you?
What?
If you're going to be here anyway, you should go over and guard that other forge to make sure that bad people don't come in and fuck around with it. If you're going to be here anyway, we can move your pipe over there. You could take it with you.
I am more strongly connected to this place. I died in this room.
Right, but who would want to be around that? That's negative, man. It's just bringing you down.
I can't leave.
You can. You have to believe. Remember when I made you run out and you came right back? Think about it like that, but for longer. You have it in you. You eat, you pray, you love. You know? I think that you just need to make a change. Really embrace who you are. Don't let them, you don't need this relationship to this room. Maybe, take a basket weaving course down at the annex.
This is where I've stayed since I've died.
Right. That's a bummer. You know you're bringing everyone down when you talk like that.
There's nowhere else for me to be.
Have you been out of this room in 100 years? Dude, Taco Bell has Baja Blast. It's fucking crazy. I don't even know what fruit it's supposed to replicate, but it tastes good.
You don't by chance speak Dwarven, do you?
Yes.
I don't know.
Alright.
The recipe isn't Dwarven for Baja Blast?
No. You speak Elven?
No.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
I'll go to the door, close one of them, and start writing "whiny bitch" inside an Elven, and chalk on the outside door. Do not open.
It looks so like pretty and like just the nicest cursive because it's Elvish.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Whiny little bitch, you smokes a non-magical pipe inside.
Eat a bag of dicks, Mr.
Yeah,
Wolf.
yeah. Not worth it.
Not worth it. The pipe's not magic. You can leave.
We've already looted the place.
Don't waste your time in this one. Okay, fuck it. I mean, part of me wants to kill him and set him free. And then
I want to kill him. I just want to kill him for other reasons. Yeah.
I just want to smash his pipe for cock teasing us about the pipe. At this point,
He didn't tease you at the pipe. He said
he's like, you can
not
have
the
anything
pipe.
except for the pipe.
Yeah,
What is the implication there?
that the pipe
Right.
is his.
That it's
You
valuable.
can't-
No. We just haven't claimed it yet.
This is such bullshit.
Are you guys actually planning to attack them, or should we end the game here for tonight?
Let's end the game here and let us think on it. Because
Yeah.
part of me really wants to kill this fucker just to let his spirit free.
Can you give us about another month to calm down before we come back to this
Can
thing?
we give him the gift of murder?
Give the gift of murder.
By the way, was his name Mormon?
More mess.
Yeah, more mess than it's worth.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you'd like to see our adventures in comic form, the professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. If you're interested in supporting us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius, as Renazmir on lead guitar, David Walker as Varys on drums, and Nathan Lett as Varian Herpator, Lich Gate's executive talent agent. And let's not forget, last but not least, our suffering DM, Rachel Moore.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next week. Until then, the invoice is in the mail.
You guys want to, before we start playing again, you want to give me 5 minutes to just turn this AC fan here on?
Yeah.
And I'll turn,
Yeah.
This one will turn right off. Cool. Thank you.
And we can sit and chat and bullshit while you cool your balls off. I thought he was about to go pop another 5-hour energy, and I'm like, 5 minutes? No, I think it's gonna be a little bit more than 5 minutes. It's gonna be one of those vitamin B poops again.